Oh man, was that smoke nasty. It blew in from all those fires to the north and it was terrible here, but I literally can't even imagine what it's like for people living directly in its path. But I gotta say, and I hope I'm not offending the people that are actually in the path of this smoke, it made for some pretty nice light. The smoke that blew in on that north wind that did shake these darling buds of May softened and diffused the light, so that even at midday, it was actually kind of pleasant. Hazy, yes, but soft. The colors were muted, but brilliant at the same time. And the smoke itself didn't seem to bother the birds and animals much. These tree swallows just went on with their noisy day. This trumpeter swan slept through it. And these ones just kept on stomping the slough bottom to see what they could find to eat. But it was the light that the smoke produced that was the most interesting, to me at least. The midday light was soft and diffused. The mid-afternoon light was as golden as sunset. And the direct sunlight glinting off the rapids on these little foothill streams, it gave them a coppery tint. And that coppery tint made the greens along the shorelines glow even more. As the afternoon went on, the wind kind of died off. Here at Herald Creek it had lifted off the valley floor, but it still lingered on the ridges, and in places it was quite thick. It made the trees in the distance kind of indistinct. It turned the sun into a big copper ball that hung above the pine trees. But that same copper ball turned the beaver ponds upstream into a work of art. The sun was now at a low enough angle that I could get the reflection on the water of the pond, so I lined myself up with the shoreline vegetation and shot their silhouettes. The water behind them was gold and copper and beautiful. I even got to see the beaver that built these ponds. I kind of thought it was looking for an evening snack, but I guess it had other plans and it swam away. And much as I enjoyed the light it provided, the smoke was starting to get to me, so I left too. And I found these guys back downstream on Herald Creek. These are wild horses. I don't see them up in this valley all that often, but of course it's quite brushy and they could be there all the time. But these ones were right beside the road. And in that still beautiful evening smoky light, the colors on their brand new summer coats perfectly complemented the hazy landscape around them. But as much as I enjoyed that smoky light, this landscape would have been just as beautiful without it. So the next time I'm out this way, I'm kind of hoping that it'll be slightly less smoked.